Did it work? That's what it said. It said, it looks like you're ready, click go live. It looks like it's working. Let me just see. Hold on. I want to see if it's... Let me turn my volume up a bit. Can you guys hear the music? It doesn't appear that you can. I'm just setting up the stream. Alright. So, we've got the live stream here. We're going to be talking about the Switch 2, talking about some Nintendo Switch 2 topics today. Now, the first kind of, I guess, topic that I wanted to talk about is how unnecessarily expensive the Switch 2 is. Now, the Switch 2 itself, the prices, I'm not too upset about the prices of the Switch 2, but the prices of other things, like Joy-Cons, or the games and stuff, like, that's way too expensive. It's way too expensive, the games. Like Mario Kart World, it's $80. That's over $100 for me here in Australia. So what I would assume is that they would put a bunch of jam-pack it with free DLC. Like, you have to do that. There's no way that you don't put free DLC in the game. You know what I mean? Switch 2 itself, the prices, I'm not too upset about the prices of the Switch 2, but the prices of other things. Like okay, let me just make sure this music's loud enough for people to hear. I'm just fixing issues. This is like a test stream. Okay, this is the first time I've ever done one of these, so it's kind of a test stream right now to see if everything works. We've got the lights on. It told me that I'm live on my phone here. It decided to notify me that I am live. Thank you, but I'm pretty certain that I know that I'm live right now, but thanks. Okay. So, the Switch 2, as I was saying about Mario Kart World, you would assume that they would jam-pack it with, like, free DLC, right? Like, it's a game that's too expensive, so they have to add free DLC. Controversial opinion. I know people will be like, oh, Nintendo, they don't owe us anything, but they are charging us. Sorry, my chair keeps falling. They're charging us very expensive money for the game. I think they kind of owe us free DLC, like, because this is the first time in history they've ever charged us that much money for a Switch game, or Switch 2 game in this sense. They don't usually, they do not usually make us spend that much money on a product unless it's an alarm clock. With Nintendo Alarmo, they decided to charge over $100 for an alarm clock. So yeah, that's basically kind of it. Free DLC is a pipe dream with modern yeah, that's true. I feel like when it comes to modern Nintendo, you don't really get much free DLC. Sorry, I didn't see that comment until just then, but that's true. Like, they're not giving us... They bloody well should, but, like, they might not. There's a good chance they won't. There's a good chance they won't give us free DLC, but they kind of owe us free DLC. Let me change scenes. Here we go. This should work better. Okay. Because this is the scene that I wanted it to be. I was on the wrong scene, but this should make it so that your chats, if I can get my finger to work right, appears like somewhere here. So whenever people chat in the chat, it should appear. But yeah, free DLC is like a dream when it comes to modern Nintendo, because they don't really give us free DLC. Like, it made us pay for the DLC that was in... what's it called? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is the Booster Course pack. And then they're making us pay for Nintendo Switch Online And I'm going to make a very controversial statement here. People are really upset about Nintendo Switch 2 game chat costing money. But the thing is, my pronouns, if you want to know my pronouns, I'm he, him. I'm he, him. But the Nintendo Switch, what's it called? Let me turn my phone notifications off. It keeps bleeping at me. Sorry. So the Nintendo Switch 2 game chat costs money, but I'm not really angry about that. And the reason that I'm not particularly angry about that is because it's part of Nintendo Switch Online. Like, Nintendo Switch Online costs money. Game chat is something that is online. So game chat will cost money. Like, I'm not so sure why everyone's so upset about that, because it's literally, you are paying for something that costs money. So you're gonna pay money. I'm not sure if, because someone said something in the chat and it was meant to appear like right here, but it's not. So I'm not sure, that could be broken, but it doesn't really matter that much, does it? I can still see your chats here. I mean, game chat itself doesn't cost... It doesn't. I mean, yeah, people are angry because game chat costs money, but game chat doesn't cost money. It's Nintendo Switch Online that costs money. So I guess game chat doesn't really cost anything. But it also does. It's like a loophole in your brain if you think about it. Now, I want you guys to tell me if the music's too loud, if it's too quiet, if you can even hear the music that I've got in the background. Why would you use game chat while not playing online? That's exactly it. If you've got game chat, you're gonna expect that to be on Nintendo Switch Online because you're not using it whilst you're offline. If you're offline, you're either playing solo player or multiplayer locally. And by locally, I mean with the people in the same room as you. Obviously, when you're playing online, if you're playing with someone that is your friend that you know from school or something and you want to call them, you would use Discord, right? But Nintendo's like, no, we're not going to add Discord to the Switch 2. We're not going to add Discord, which people have been begging for years. We're going to add a paid thing called Game Chat, which is a crappy version, a rip-off of Discord, where you have to pay for it. And I don't know, I just don't think that's really necessary to add anything. If you're not going to add Discord, and if you're going to make it use a crappy mic that you have to pay $100 for, or a camera, then just don't do it at all. Either add Discord or don't add anything at all. That's my personal opinion. I just think there was no point in adding game chat. And if they wanted to, why didn't they actually make it good? Like, they could have put some effort into it, couldn't they? So what should we talk about? What else about the Switch 2 should we talk about? I've got some notes, some sticky notes on my computer, but you guys can put things in the chat. So I'm just talking the chat right now. So if any of you want to put anything in the chat, just pop it in there and I'll talk to yous. Don't know why I'm talking like that. I don't usually say yous. But yeah, no, this is kind of my first proper live stream for a while, so I'm not I haven't done this in a while and it's kind of a test stream. But the game key cards, what are game key cards? Do you mean like the virtual cards, or is that where you have to buy a game and then you get a code which makes you download it digitally? Because when that happens, I hate it. It's like, why don't you just give us a game cartridge if you're gonna give us something? If you give us a game and then you put it in your Switch and it just downloads it, instead of, like, I don't even understand who came up with that idea and what's the purpose of it. Like, does anyone understand why that's a thing? Because it just doesn't make any sense to me. It really just, it's a silly idea to download a game physically. Like, you're not downloading it digitally, you're downloading it physically. Like, you get physical game, you put it in your Switch, and then you download it digitally. Or there are some, like, the digital yeah, so, I mean, how could I have resale value? Like, because I'm assuming the code only works once, right? Or does it work multiple times? I haven't kept up with Switch 2 news well enough. I've got threads open here. PlayStation and Xbox have been doing it for years. Well, I think it's pretty crappy. I don't get the point. But I guess if it's a thing that they're integrating into modern day gaming now, I guess. Because Nintendo's usually the one that comes up with an idea for something that no one likes. Like, Nintendo's usually, they create something, it's not tied to your account. So can you use the code multiple times? Like, you download the code, you get the code, you download the game digitally, and then, you know, you close the case, you take a photo of it and pop it on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, you can use it as many times. Okay, I see. Still just give us a game card. I think it's because it's cheaper for Nintendo to make, because game cartridges are expensive to make. So I think it's cheaper for Nintendo to do it that way. But I understand. If you could resell it and someone else can download using that code, that could actually have good resale value. So I understand that. I understand why people would do that. I also put a poll on the live stream. No, you can't. I'm sorry, I don't get this. I don't understand. It's because, can someone tell me, is there a point to this? Is it because it's cheaper for Nintendo? Because I'd assume it would be cheaper to make just, you open the case and you get a code. You put the code into your Switch and you downloaded it. Oh, okay, it's third party. Okay, that makes more sense. It's so first party games, like Mario and Zelda, Metroid, Kirby, Pikmin, Animal Crossing, all of those will be physical cartridges, which will taste horrific, by the way. The game keycard has to appeal to third parties. I'm going to be a second. I'm going to do something. Okay. Where did my mic go? Sorry, my microphone fell off. So I've got a copy of Minecraft here, right? And what I'm gonna do is find this, because my headphones are falling apart. So this is a third party game, but pretend it's a first party game. You'd get a physical cartridge, is what I would say if this wasn't the game that was in my Switch right now. Okay, so we've got Just Dance. Sorry about that. So we've got Just Dance here, right? And if I get the cartridge. So there's something about these cartridges that Nintendo have done deliberately so that kids won't eat them, and it's make them taste extremely horrendous. Like, to the point of no return. Oh my gosh. Guys, put it in the chat. Should I lick this game cartridge, mate? I will do it. I will make a poll right now. I will make a poll and I will lick this cartridge if I'm told to. I will start a poll. Should I lick game card? Question mark. Start poll. Come on. We're gonna... If I get... Vote. If you guys vote, yeah. Oh my gosh, someone immediately voted yes. This is going to be the worst day ever. I've done it before on a video. It sucks. Look. We'll give it 15 seconds. 15. Okay, I'm not going to count because that will get boring. But we'll give it a bit of time. And I'll find some intense music because I know what you are going to vote for. So, what's some intense Mario music? Mario Final Bowser Fight. Let's do that. Someone voted. I am going to lick this game cartridge in just a second. I need to find some fitting music.
How's biz, Ash? Great.
What about this? Okay, here we go. You guys, okay, I'll read your comment in a second, Lego NASCAR. This is about to be the worst. Someone voted no! I get a chance. I get a chance. I get a chance. We live in an era where file compression is a thing of the past. All of these games being over 100 gigabytes is crazy. Nintendo is one of the few studios that actually cares about optimization. Nintendo loves money, and they care about optimizing their money. Okay, I'm going to do it anyway. It's a tie. I'm ending the poll. I'm doing it right now. A lot of third-party games won't fit on the cartridge. That's a good point. Oh, I've got 7 people here. That's 7 people that are going to watch me lick a game cartridge right here, right now. It's not working. What the heck? It's not that bad this time. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, I'm regretting this. Oh, I feel... Okay. It wasn't as bad. Okay, I'm taking a sip of Pepsi now. No. And now I've got my game card where I don't lick, or I don't throw up to many tastes. Like, I can't taste something and then throw up, but this makes me want to throw up. Sorry, I should have put like a gag warning or something. That was disgusting. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. We got 7 viewers though, but I love how the viewer count went up. Like, the viewer count went up when I was about to lick a game cartridge. Okay, so anyways, what should we talk about now? What other features of the Switch 2 are there? Let's go to Threads. And I'll search up, you guys can't see this right now, but I'll search up Switch 2. Don't buy Switch 2. I just found an account called Don't Buy Switch 2. Let me go to this screen. Look at this. What is this? Don't buy Switch 2! Ah! 5 followers. That's pretty good for an account that screams ah. This is insane. This feels like a Mayro live stream. Bro, we're all about to die, LOL. LOL, laughing out loud. What is this? I'm depressed. Fraud. It's probably penis. Okay, that's enough of this account now. Thank you. Bye. Don't need to... Yeah, that was... Anyway, so... Why are you leaving in a poll if you don't plan to respect it? Well, guys, you guys voted. And it was a tie. And technically, I had the game cartridge ready. No, but, oh, I couldn't have been bothered to wait. I don't want to waste your time and make you wait for more people. So it was a 50-50, so I just had to randomly generate an answer in my head, okay? I totally didn't rig it, guys. Don't worry. I hate Nintendo's business practices as much as an ex, but they're doing more for physical media than... That's true. And it's good that they're not, like, focusing entirely on digital games, you know, like some others are. Right now, I'm just getting some music ready. I'll go back to the playlist that I was just looking at, but you guys continue to talk in the chat, because I'm enjoying this stream. We get people pop in and pop out, and someone insulted me for not respecting my own poll, and then Lego NASCAR, thank you so much for being in this chat, because I was hoping, I was like, I'm not going to get any viewers on this, but nah. I should definitely do live streams more often, like every week, every 2 weeks, all the time. Something like that would be really cool. But yeah, nah, I definitely think that a very important thing. Now I'm getting an ad. You guys all get to hear this beautiful ad in its glory. Let me just get to the next Mario. There we go. Okay, we're just vibing here. Look, if I had the ability to, I would play Nintendo Switch games on stream and stuff, but I don't have a capture card. So, another thing I wanted to talk about was the Joy-Cons of the Switch 2. And the Joy-Cons, I don't have my Switch 1 here, so I can't compare, and I don't want to get up and go get it, but The Joy-Cons of the Nintendo Switch 2, oh my gosh, they have to be one of the most luxurious looking controllers. And they're the bloody Joy-Cons. Like, it might be a controversial opinion, but man, I love the look of those Joy-Cons. At first I hated it. You guys can go look in my live stream archives. Go look at the old live stream after this if you want to. And you'll see in the one where I reacted to the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer, you'll see that I hated the idea of not having the red and blue because I wanted to collect Mario stuff specifically. So I wanted the red and blue, like, Mario themed Joy-Cons. But instead they just splattered it on the little joystick and on the sides of it, and now they magnetically connect. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. What's your favourite feature about the Switch 2? Guys, let's put that in the chat. What's your favourite feature about the Switch 2, and we'll talk about it. Wonder what else we can do in these streams. Because, man, if I make these like a reoccurring thing that I do, that would be pretty cool. This is like being on a date, though. It's like when you're on a date and you just you run out of things to talk about. I don't have anything to talk about now. I'll search up some Switch 2 news and we'll pop it up. Switch. What if we we'll look back at the Switch 2 trailer. I'm just scared. Hopefully I don't get an ad that doxes me. That would be a shame. I've got an ad blocker on, but it just straight up doesn't work. Switch 2. Okay, so I'll put a what can I put up here? A poll. Let's put a poll. Who is your favorite Mario character? I'll just put the basics. We'll see who the best Mario character or the favorite of my chat is. Come on, we've got to make the last one Waluigi. We've got to pop Waluigi on there. We'll see who everyone's favourite out of these four are. Mario, Luigi, Peach, or Waluigi. We can have that up whilst we react to the Switch 2 trailer. Why is it on this screen? Oh shit, what did I do? Has it been on this screen this whole time? Shit, everyone left! Okay, no, it hasn't. Everyone just left because they were sick of the stream. I thought I messed everything up. I was like, ah! Alright. We'll have a look at the Nintendo. Stop doing that. How long has it been like that for? Shit, everyone left. Don't. Dude, stop it. Okay, good. It's just stream delays the issue. Alright. So, in the Switch 2 trailer, you've got the classic Nintendo logo there, one of my favourite logos of all time. Then you've got the Nintendo Switch. Then, boom! Not very dramatically, the Joy-Cons fly off and the Switch gets bigger, turning into the Nintendo Switch 2 screen. And then, it gets shaved. You add some buttons there, volume buttons, USB-C port, and a brand new, sleek, beautiful stand, a kickstand, except for the little flimsy piece of crap that we had on the Switch 1. The Switch 2 goes flying, the Joy-Cons get bigger. Now these Joy-Cons are bloody brilliant. You've got the C button there that doesn't actually say C on it in this trailer for some reason. The Joy-Cons are flying around and you see the reddish, pinkish colour. Bam, and then this little bit pops out with all the buttons on them. I think that bit's there so you can shove it in the Switch 2 itself using magnetic powers. Same with the blue one, and bop, 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 all the buttons are being pressed and it's swirling the Joy-Con stick and a slide to use like a mouse. The Joy-Con 2s are so much bigger. And then was a bit late there. And then the Joy-Cons, bam, into a beautiful, luxurious Switch 2. Man, that I just popped that up there because I wanted to talk about how beautiful the actual Nintendo Switch 2 is. It just looks so good. Like, how does the Nintendo Switch 2 just look so luxurious? What, like, and the Joy-Cons, bam! Okay. One person voted. They said Mario's their favourite. Out of Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Waluigi, who's my personal favourite. Someone said Mario's their favourite. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with that info, but it's fun info to have. We'll go back to this screen here, hey? With more stuff on it to keep you entertained. See, what else can we add on here? What else can I add? I can add an image. That's not what I want to add. Starting soon. We're going to start this live stream soon, everyone. So, remove these 2 items. That was 1 item, but it said remove these 2 items. Guys, what should we do? What should we talk about in these live streams? Because I just want to do I could talk about Nintendo for hours every single time. Like, man, we've been getting viewers pop in and out like an actual good live stream. I'm feeling real good about this, guys. What else should we do? So I think Lego NASCAR might have left. I don't know. I don't know. But this little negative comment here. Let's not put user in time. Let's pin it because I just message pin. Why are you having a why are you heaving a poll if you do not plan to respect it? I'm sorry. I should have respected the poll that I was heaving. I'm so sorry. Next time I heave a poll, I will respect it. Man, today's just a good day for Switch 2 talk and Nintendo talk. Let's see what some Switch 2 features are. I'll search it up. I'll have a look-see at the Switch 2 features, but first I'll look at my chat. There's nothing new in chat. There's 2 people watching. That's good. That's a good amount of people. Obviously, we've got Donkey Kong Bonanza. No. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Mario Kart World, Switch 2 looking great. Game chat with the really cringy actors that they get. The new Joy-Con grip. I love the Joy-Con grip. Oh, look at that look at that animation. Oh, I want to do it again. I can copy the Joy-Cons. Wait, can I? If I save image as, it literally does. Oh, just photos of the Joy-Cons now. Okay. Let's see if I can add that to my screen image. I don't want that image. Let me change my image. How do I change my image? I don't know how to pick the image. There's only one image and it won't let me pick anything else. Color block? What's a color block? Oh, I can add a color. Oh, look at that. I added the color white. Let's add blue and red. And how do I change the color? This is about right. Blue goes on the left, right. Is that correct? Let me just slowly build a Nintendo Switch on my screen. Slowly but surely. Okay, so I look great now, don't I? Let's get rid of that. Remove these 2 items because for some reason it thinks that's 2 things, even though it's only 1 thing. Alright. So has anyone got any questions about the Switch 2? Anything we want to talk about? Anything to do with the Switch 2? Tell me if my lights are bad, but like the lighting, I can just turn my actual room light on and get these lights off if you want like a proper light room. But I feel like this is good for just vibing, hey? Like, thanks for leaving, everyone. Okay. So, Nintendo Switch 2, guys. What are we talking about? What are we talking about on the Nintendo Switch 2? I cannot wait to get one. For me, the Nintendo Switch 2 is about, I think it's about like $700 here in Australia. I'm saving up. I've got about, like, I'd say $230, $240 or something. I've got to save up several $100s if I want to get that thin but also fat, big, juicy Switch 2. I will be making an unboxing video of it as well. So for the one person that's here watching it, you get, or for the two people that are here watching this right now, you get exclusive information. I will be unboxing a Nintendo Switch 2 when I get it. I'm not doing it live, but I'll make a video of it. What do you think? I licked a game cartridge earlier in this live stream. I'll lick a game cartridge then too, just for funsies. When I unbox a Nintendo Switch 2, I'll lick a game cartridge. That's what I'll do. Ooh, that rhymed. I can tell I'm a bit tired. It's a bit late. It's like almost 7 o'clock for me. That's so late. It's my bedtime now. Yeah, as if. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of just everything we've got to talk about. If no one's talking in chat, there's nothing to talk about. Hold on. Feel free to talk in the chat about Switch 2. Guys, everyone feel free to do it, guys. Feel free to talk in the chat, man. Or just straight up leave the stream like that other person did because I asked them to talk in the chat. Man, no. This is this has been an interesting stream. People have been popping in and out. Feel like if no one's going to talk, it just might be time to end the stream, though. We've done a half an hour stream. For me, usually my streams last 10 minutes because no one joins the stream and I get fed up. Let's see who won the poll. We've got 3 votes over the time. People said, okay, we didn't get many votes, but Mario got 66% as the most, let me change scenes. Mario got 66%, the most, everyone's favourite Mario character. Then after that is Luigi, and then Peach and Waluigi got nothing, because only 3 people voted, but man, we have so many Switch 2 like leaks and rumors and Joy-Con colors being like you can actually customize your Joy-Con colors, I hear. So for the next episode of Nintendo News, also known as News-Tendo, I think News-Tendo is a better name for my News-Tendo series where I talk about Nintendo news that you might have seen my previous video on. That's my most famous video with like 400, 500 views or something, which is pretty good for me. We will be talking about so many. Apparently, Nintendo sued a company for leaking the Switch 2 before Nintendo themselves leaked it. So we will be talking all about that juicy Nintendo gossip that has happened over the past however long between the last episode and the new episode. I'm working on editing my Wii U collection video as well, but yeah, we've got so much Nintendo Switch 2 news that we need to talk about. And yeah, I'm just talking to chat about the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me take a drink of Pepsi Max. What else can I do? I can start a Q&A. Ask me anything about Switch 2. There we go. Start Q&A. Did it work? Yes, it did. And next time I said next time I heave a poll, someone said, why are you heaving a poll if you do not plan to respect it? I will respect the polls that I heave from now on, okay? Sorry about that. Someone said, I hate Nintendo's business practices as much as the next, but they are doing more physical media than any other studio. I don't know anything about like Xbox and PlayStation, so I can't really, talk about that because I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't know. I don't care about PlayStation. I don't care about Xbox. I don't know about them, and I don't care. You know what I mean? Because I'm loyal to Nintendo. I've got that brand loyalty to Nintendo. Nintendo raised me since I was a young child. So I love Nintendo for that. And I forgot to have music. I turned my music off. Let me go back to my music. Give me some music to put on in the background as we chat about the Nintendo Switch 2. I should do this every week, by the way. Guys, comment down below if you want me to, or in the chat, I should say, Deltarune.
From trusted vetted sellers,
Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. I have not seen Nintendo Switch, or I have not seen, or I've not played, sorry. What's it called? Oh, how am I forgetting this? The bloody OG Deltarune. What's it called? The Undertale. I've not played Undertale, and I didn't play on Deltarune on the Switch 1. But I hear people are really excited about Deltarune. Is that how you pronounce that? On the Switch or in the Switch? I think Deltarune is on the Switch too. But technically, you're not playing it on the Switch. You're playing it in the Switch. I think that's what you're saying there. And thank you so much, Roy. You're trying so hard. I appreciate the hustle, mate. I am trying my hardest. And it's when people don't talk in chat that makes it difficult to do a video or a live stream where I'm talking to people in the chat. Let me get my music ready, by the way. I keep forgetting to do that. Is it working? It's not working. I want to pop up some music in the background. Let's go. We gotta do it. We gotta do a Nintendo. I've got one. I've got some music that you guys will really love when I pop it up. 10 hours of this. Once it loads. It is technically in the Switch, not on the Switch, that you'll be playing Deltarune. Here we go. Everyone's favourite Nintendo song. Oh my gosh, it's way too late for me to be dancing to Coconut Mall right now, but man, it's fine. I'll dance to Coconut Mall all I like. Yeah, but I have not played Deltarune chapters 1 or 2. I downloaded them, but then it was like, you need to play Undertale first. And I was like, oh, well, I don't want to. I downloaded this. I want to play this. So, yeah. So I don't really care about Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. But yeah, that will be exciting. And I got a subscriber as well. I'm not sure if that was from this live stream or not, but thanks to whoever subscribed. That happened during this live stream, so maybe someone subscribed from the live stream. Thanks to whoever that was. But no, I will be talking about the Switch 2. Maybe I'll do this. What day is it today? It's Saturday. I'm gonna try to do this every Saturday if I can. Saturday for me in Australia, so for you in America, obviously it's Friday. But I will be doing this every single Saturday if I remember to. I feel like this is kind of the end of this Nintendo Switch 2 live stream now. Thank you, every single one of you that have been in and out. So many people have popped in and out. It says I've had, like, what, 44 people pop in and out, so, or 44 views. So thank you, everyone, for tuning into this stream. Next Saturday, or next Sunday for you Americans, I will be doing another one of